Early morning stroll.
It is, before everybody, all the crowds get up and come visiting.
So we're going to visit Wycoller Hall in Wycoller village. Which later in the day will be packed. What time is it, Keith?
Which time do you want? It's old time, it's 7 o'clock, coming up 7 o'clock. New money time, it's 8 o'clock.
Bit early for an ice cream then?
Yes. The clocks changed today, didn't they? This morning. Hence the reason we're out before breakfast and unshaved, hair's a mess.
The dogs have had their breakfast, they're happy. And there's the first view of what we've really come to look at. Wycoller Hall. And across this bridge. I think this is the one. There's 7 bridges, is it, in
There were
Wycoller?
7, there's only 3 remaining. So this is, I don't know, this is the Clapper Bridge or the Clam Bridge.
This is the one that I read about where it's been worn down by the clogs of workers. See the grooves in it, and
Is it safe?
and there's one of the other bridges.
Packhorse Bridge. That's the Packhorse Bridge. It's called the Valley of the 7 Bridges, but only three of them remain. The Clam Bridge, Packhorse Bridge and a Clapper Bridge. So there's another one somewhere.
But these are the ruins of Wycoller Hall.
Built in 1550 and was in use up to the 1800s, late 1800s, when the then owner died without issue, but loads of debts. So a couple of people took it on, and one of them sold all the doors and the windows to pay off the debts. And this is what's remaining now.
And then a lot of the stonework was raided, wasn't it, and reused for a local mill in Trawden.
Something of it, yeah.
I think it was. Well, as I said earlier on, this place gets really busy in the day, hence why we've come early. to have a private viewing, more or less.
And Wycoller comes from the Anglo-Saxon term for dairy in the alders. Then it became well established as in the weaving industry as well, isn't it? Originated here. So, that little.
Yeah.
Look. It looks that way.
Very low. I thought it'd be a bit of height, but there isn't.
No chimney or anything.
No chimney there. No. This looks a nice seating area. Quite extensive, isn't it? Building.
And obviously some renovations and blocked off, like we do these days, blocked off various walls.
It looks like a doorway, doesn't it?
It's got the lintel and everything.
Yeah. So Keith's done a little bit further reading.
This is the main hall, and that's the fireplace. And that little alcove, I'm not sure what it was for, but it could have been a wig powdering room, a log store, or a gun store. It's a bit close to the fire for a gun store, I thought.
What you would have thought with gunpowder.
Well, they don't really know what it is. The best guess is a wig powdering room.
It's a... So, I don't understand the fireplace bit, because this looks like seating, doesn't it? So, was the fire kind of there and they sat round? I don't know. But look at the lean on that. Won't really show it, I don't think, but this stonework actually leans in, the shapes. Well, yeah, I mean, this is obviously seating, isn't it? So whether the fire was there and... I don't know. Fascinating.
There was also two distinct buildings. On the one side was one family, on the other side was a different family.
You mentioned the Brontes. Right?
Yes, it's thought that the Brontes obviously locally would have visited here, and it's mentioned in one of the tales of as Ferndean Hall or Ferndean Manor.
So Ferndean Manor, which was that no, Jane Eyre, I think, was it? Or?
Was it? Let's have a look. Jane Eyre, yeah. Yeah.
So I think this was based on, or Ferndean Manor was based on this.
Yeah. The sun's coming up.
Yeah. So this barn's got a bit of history as well.
The Isle Barn. There used to be two barns. And I think they've... not sure, but I think they've not used one barn to build and extend this one when they've needed more room for the weaving.
Obviously some renovation work going on, or...
I think basically that's the information centre when it's up and running.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the toilet block.
You don't need to see that, do you? I know we have taken you to some very special toilets before now, but you don't need to see this one. I don't think there's anything too exciting.
Maybe.
No, that's wrong. It should be pink. It's painted blue. Or are they being gender whatever-ish? Oh, we're green. It's a loo.
It's a loo.
There's a pond. And a nice seating picnic area. If you so wish to bring a butty. So it says here, Henry Owen Cunliffe owned the hall. it says here, it is possible that Cunliffe wanted the hall to correspond to this notion of a house for a squire, not just architecturally but also historically. His renovations in the hall were carried out in the style of an earlier era, from the ancient style fireplace to the stone mullioned windows. In the Fragments of the Duchy of Lancaster, he refers to our ancestors and his tradition of entertaining the local people at Christmas. So it may be that he was trying to legitimise his inheritance by embedding his house and himself firmly within the history and tradition of Wycoller. Certainly an interesting ruin. A little bit of a walk, not too far to it. You have to park. You're not allowed to come and park in the village or hamlet. Certainly worth a stroll. Look at the size of this trunk. This tree must have seen a lot of goings on here. The size of it's very old, the remains of it. Wycoller.
It was. Interesting place.
Nice place to visit early in the day if you can, because we were very lucky because we had it to ourselves, apart from a couple of dog walkers, didn't we?
Yeah. And we were saying it'd be a nice little village to live in, apart from
all the
visitors. So
can't have it always, though, I suppose.
And there's one or two places for sale, so you never know if you win the lottery.
Yeah, but
It's
not the Lake District.
It's not, is it?
As nice as it is. Somewhere different again. And if you're in the area, worth a visit. And if you come at the right time of day, you can get an ice cream.